What is happening, my good people? Matt Fargo from mattfargo.com, part of the winningcappers.net family. Free pick video for Friday, June 20th, 2025. And before we get to that, go check out winningcappers.net. Go check out myself and a slew of other awesome handicappers over there who provide some of the best content on the internet. Hands down, every day we bring home winners for you. Friday, we are looking at the New York Mets at the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch, 7:15. And what is going on with the New York Mets right now? 6 straight losses. Coming off that sweep against Tampa Bay last weekend. We talked about them on Tuesday. We had them on Tuesday against the Braves in the first game of the series. And we talked about how important this road trip was. 3 games against the Braves and then 3 games against the Phillies, and they end up getting swept by the Braves. Now they're tied with Philadelphia for first place in the National League East. They're just going the wrong way right now. Pitching has carried them throughout the first half of the season so far. They've given up, I believe it's 41 runs during the 6-game losing streak, which equates to almost 7 per game. So the pitching is not good right now. They're losing guys on the IL, and today they're supposed to have a bullpen game. But that got thwarted. They used the guy they're going to use today. He pitched 2.2 last night. So they called up Blade Tyndall from Syracuse, who has had a rough time of it so far. He made 1 start this year for the pro club against the Cardinals. Got roughed up for 6 runs and 3.2 innings. And his run in Syracuse hasn't been great. 4.76 ERA. Coming off season last year where he put up a 5.93 ERA at Q. So minor league numbers aren't good. He's making an emergency start today. Against the Phillies offense, they only scored 14 against the Marlins in their 4-game series, which obviously is not good, but that was on the road. And Philadelphia at home is a much better team at the plate. They are number 4 in average, number 2 in on-base percentage, number 5 in OPS, and number 4 in WOBA in their home ballpark this year. So the offense can carry them at home, and I think they can definitely get to Blade here. No problem at all. On the other side, we have Zach Wheeler, who is doing Zach Wheeler things once again. Cy Young candidate. He is coming off a couple great starts. Prior to that, he gave up 6 against Atlanta. You look at that, and we can throw that one out. That was his last start right before paternity leave. So I think his mind was elsewhere. So the game against the Braves where he gave up 6 in 5.1 innings, we can call that one an anomaly, and we'll throw that one out. So for the Mets, this would be their 3rd straight game against Cy Young pitchers. They faced Chris Sale, game 2 against the Braves. They faced Spencer Strider last night. They scored 1 run total against those 2 guys. And now they have Zach Wheeler. So the good news for the Mets is they're going to miss Christopher Sanchez and Ranger Suarez in the series. Both those guys pitched against the Marlins on Wednesday and Thursday. So the good news going forward for the Mets is they'll catch a break on Saturday and Sunday. But no breaks going tonight. Zach Wheeler, we are not going to lay the minus 200 price tag, though. That's not our game. We're going to take Philly minus 1.5 right now. As of late Friday morning, we're seeing plus 105, plus 102, even. So we're getting a little bit of plus money with the run line here with the Phillies, and I think it's a great spot. We had the Phillies actually last Friday in the run line against Toronto and Kevin Gossman. They won that one 8-0. I wouldn't be surprised by a similar type of score tonight. Tidwell, I don't trust him making a start. Out of nowhere, he faced the Cardinals in St. Louis, like I said, didn't go well, and Wheeler, last 2 starts, 2 runs total, 16 strikeouts, 1 walk. He did not get a win against the Mets earlier this season in the 1 game he played against them. He gave up a 2-run homer. That was the only really blemish on his resume in that game. They lost the game in extra innings. So I see some retribution here after they got swept in New York in that first series. Like in game 1, we're going to take the Phillies at minus 1.5, plus 105. Plus 102, even. Anywhere around there is good. This is Matt Fargo for Friday, June 20th, 2025. Free pick, the Philadelphia Phillies. Join me tomorrow. I'll be back in the same spot. Good luck.